They're off in the longest race. The executive helicopter's handicap, a distance of 2 miles, 1 furlong. It's Dark Note, first to show in front from the name's Jock. Close up on the inside, Popular Veteran, Lord Erskine. These are tracked by Tribal Star, Crassus. Wide of those two, making the turn down the far side, Ragman's Corner. The grey arch enemy is last but one, and trailing a closely grouped field is Feud. The name's Jock just picks it up from Dark Note, followed by Lord Erskine. Improving into fourth is Ragman's Corner, and then Crassus, Tribal Star, Arch Enemy, and Feud. The name's Jock leads with 1 mile and 6 to go from Dark Note, who's within a half length. Another half length back to Lord Erskine on the inside, and then Ragman's Corner in the white and black, followed by Crassus in the spots. The back three are Tribal Star, Arch Enemy, and Feud. Turning off the back straight the first time, the leader is the name's Jock and Robert Weirty by under a length to Dark Note and Andy Slattery. Lord Erskine and Ronan Whelan third on the inside of Ragman's Corner, and Colin Keane bidding for his third of the evening as they straighten on up. Behind the first four is Crassus and Ben Cohen, Tribal Star, Adam Caffrey on the outside of Arch Enemy, and Julian Pietro-Paolo, and the back marker continues to be Feud, the mount of Dylan Brown McMonigal. On they come towards the final mile and 3. The name's Jock leads Natalie from Dark Note. Ragman's Corner has joined Lord Erskine for the third, as Arch Enemy pokes up in between Crassus and Tribal Star, and 2 lengths to Feud. Finishing next time, and Lord Erskine has improved in by the rail to join issue with the name's Jock. Break of a length to Dark Note, length and a half back to Ragman's Corner, and then Crassus, Arch Enemy, Tribal Star together, and 2.5 lengths back to Feud at the completion of a circuit, as they've just gone by the halfway stage. And Lord Erskine moves on by a length and a half to the name's Jock, as this pair open up a good 4 lead over Dark Note in third, and then Ragman's Corner, Crassus, Tribal Star, Arch Enemy, and Feud's always been last, as they've got less than 7 furlongs to go. In the executive helicopter's handicap, race 6, the penultimate, it's Lord Erskine enjoying a lead of a length and a half over the name's Jock. Closing right up onto their heels in third is Dark Note, and then Ragman's Corner, Crassus, Arch Enemy, Tribal Star, and a couple of lengths to Feud. Continuing towards the bottom bend, Lord Erskine and Ronan Whelan lead. The name's Jock, Robert Weirty in second, followed by Dark Note and Andy Slattery. Ragman's Corner edging a little bit closer for Colin Keane as they depart the back straight. Then Crassus, Arch Enemy, Tribal Star, and Feud now nudged along at the tail end of the field. Swinging for home, 3.5 furlongs to go. It's Lord Erskine in front as they hit the straight from the name's Jock, then Dark Note. On the outside, coming with a challenge is Ragman's Corner. 2.5 furlongs to go. Lord Erskine from the name's Jock, Ragman's Corner now being wound up on the outside. Wider still is Tribal Star, and then Dark Note, Arch Enemy, Crassus, Feud. It's still Lord Erskine leading the way. Coming inside the final furlong and a half, and it's Lord Erskine kicking from the front. From over on the far side, Arch Enemy, and then Dark Note. Ragman's Corner can't give any more. Running on is Crassus ahead of Feud, but it's Lord Erskine further away. He's an absolute joy. Lord Erskine by 5. Dark Note second, close for the third.
Great scenes here after Lord Erskine recorded his 13th career success. Ronan Whelan was the man in plate. Have I got this right? Is that your first time you've ever ridden a horse?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, sure, it's 2 legends, Harry
An
and
honour.
Yeah. That's actually what I said to Harry when I gave him the saddle. I said, look, you must like me somewhat if you let me ride this lad, you know. But geez, he's enthusiastic as ever. He pulled my arms going down to the start, and even though we weren't going mad early, he was still taking me along. So look, I knew he stayed well, and Harry said he'd love it around here and just momentum with him, you know, and all that. But no, it's like himself and Harry, they're like a fine wine, not it?
Absolutely. I mean, Harry has minded him since he won that hurdle at Ferry, as he's taken him out a few times. Did he think everything was pretty much right for him?
Yeah, he was sweet enough on him, you know. He was quietly confident, as they say, and I'm sure that'll lead on to Galway with him, you know. So, no, it's always nice to get winner down here too, you know.
Brilliant. I could see you really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I
didn't
do.
you?
I always like riding for Harry. I actually haven't ridden him enough winners. I should have ridden him more by now, but he's always very kind to me as an apprentice and up to now. So, no, anytime you can repay him, it's always good.
Yeah, a real stalwart of the Irish racing scene. Back down for a couple tomorrow?
Yeah, back down for a couple tomorrow. Horse in the maiden for Michael O'Callaghan and one for Aidan in the listed race. So, you know, we'll give it a go.
Harry, I think the last time we spoke was after you won that 100 grand handicap hurdle at Ferryhouse at Easter. You were talking about coming to Killarney after that, but I think you were talking about Killarney in May. You had to take him out that day, and you've taken him out a few times since then, but I guess it all feels worth it now, does it?
It does, yeah. Like, it's, you know, basically, we're tied to the ground, man. I nearly took him out last week before the entries closed. I had him in it for a fortnight beforehand, and someone rang me at 10 to 12, and 12:15 came, and I had left him in it because there was no rain coming. 2 days later, there was rain, so I got lucky.
It worked out well in the end, didn't
Yeah, it did, yeah. Yeah, it did indeed.
Has he been in great form all the way through at home in that bit of time that he's had on the sideline?
Since he was won on Ferry, he's nearly ready to go every week, and that's why I had to get a run into him for Galway. So, but he's well. Ronan was good in him now. You know, there was no pace, and we just decided before he went out, if there was no pace, from around the bend, he'd go on. So, worked out.
He was thrilled to get the ride on him. Yeah, he was absolutely chuffed afterwards. What's his routine like at home these days? What do you do with him?
He's let him in the paddock every day, and he rides out every day. A lot of the time I ride him myself, and he does take a fair bit of work to have him right when you go to run him. You know, he just looks after himself real well.
Yeah, he was brilliant today once again. I mean, where is he vis-a-vis his peak? I mean, it's hard to believe he can be at his absolute peak at the age of 12, but at the same time, I doubt he's too far off it, is he?
No, he's not. He still has the ability. Like, I think in the last 2 years, for some reason, he's come back to himself, because for a while, like, we had run him once or twice here before, and he had lost his form. But he had an injury years ago, and it just took him a while to get over that, to come back, to get his confidence back. And he's a brave horse to keep doing what he's doing.
Isn't he just? It's been absolutely brilliant to see. Is it going to be the amateur race for him at Galway? What's in your head at the moment?
Well, I ran him the other day, once the ground was right, hoping that he'd win to get into the amateur race. He mightn't still get in, but he might give him £2 or £3, hopefully. He'll be in that, but he's also in the Galway hurdle, rate 131. He mightn't get into it, but it all depends on the ground. If there's no slow ground, we won't be there. And then there's a 2 mile on the Saturday listed race, so hopefully one of the days he'll go down.
We'll see him at some stage during the week anyway. You won't be short of amateurs looking to ride him if he gets in, I'd say.
No, exactly. Yeah. So hopefully.
Brilliant. He's some horse, Harry. Credit to you. Well done again, and look forward to seeing you in Galway.
Appreciate it. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thanks.
Super.
Thanks, man.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.